thank the judges.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because, again, very busy people took the afternoon to come down. I really, really appreciate. So, the judges.
So, don't forget that we're all blogging. So this is the first one of these. We're going to do this again, although with just general kind of artists and creative people in Johannesburg next week, in Nairobi the following week, and then in the third week of April we're going to be in Cairo. We'll have a little competition between different African countries. You can follow us. The hashtag is CultureShift. You can upload photos to Facebook.com/BC CultureShift. You can follow us on Twitter at BC CultureShift. And we have a blog on bccultureshift.wordpress.com. So it's changing all the time. So do you guys want to know who the awardees are?
No.
No? Oh, good. Great. Let's go for it.
So before we announce the winners, we just have very quick feedback for all the teams. So starting with Event C, the first team. I think the key information that came from the judges was that what you described as a solution, being the press, was a bit different from what you demoed. So we couldn't actually see what the journalists see when they come on your solution. And it'd be useful if you're going to carry the solution forward to focus on something that actually works with the press properly. For Ingenious, which did Runner Pro app, the communication app, I think the big feedback that came for that team was you may want to focus on existing devices as opposed to trying to create a device. See how it goes with existing device, and perhaps there might be something in your solution. For All Fest, which is the platform for
small
local festivals, I think the big feedback is there has to be a little bit more to it than just a website. There has to be just a little bit more to it than just a website. How are you going to push the information to people? Are you assuming that people will come to the site? So you want to look into that. For Festival Hub, which one is Festival Hub?
The Facebook game.
The Facebook game. So maybe if you spent more time on the game and showed us something interesting, and showed us something that kept people in the social network where they are at, your solution might actually be much richer. Okay, so it's something you want to consider when you're building for Festive Hub, which is the social media push platform with the mobile app. What's the feedback on that?
I think that the big concept with Festive Hub was that it was still not significantly different from Hootsuite or from some existing, and there were some really interesting insights, I think, but the solution wasn't quite there. It's like you're grabbing something and it's a bit mushy. So it's trying to really crystallize what new thing that you're adding, and it might be that you work out what you're adding and then make it as an add-on to either Eventbrite or Hootsuite or TweetDeck or whatever it is, and try and figure out what your specific value add was and add on to that.
For eFest?
And for eFest, I think for eFest it was a similar thing. It was working out that the data was really good. It was working out how you're going to get the data and probably thinking about the data about the users, and then I think probably thinking about and really focusing on exactly what it is that your value add is, so that you're plugging onto someone else's platform, because reinventing the wheel doesn't help. Is there anything any of the judges want to add to that, just very briefly? No? So that being said,
without further ado,
the runners-up.
Drum roll.
There are two runners-up, so these will each get support from the CC Hub and £2,000 in Naira. And those are Ingenious and Festive Hub.
Woo!
Ingenious. And the winner, who will receive £5,000 in Naira and support from intensive support from the CC Hub, is
and bragging rights.
And we have CultureShift Nigeria.
I want to see everybody from this team dancing at 1 o'clock this morning. Is eFest.